Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Well, yeah, I know it's a battery charger, but for what? Hola, ¿cómo está? Me llamas Isa. I failed Spanish a lot, like twice. Thought I was going to college. Needed a foreign language. How are y'all today? Good morning. Swamp Thing. Oh my gosh, she knew what movie it was. Swamp Thing. Good morning, everybody. How is everybody in outer internet land? Good morning, Dennis and Barbara and Donna and Amanda and Lori. Good morning. How the hell are you? I'm just chilling like a villain this morning. Tonight we're having a sale. I have to put that out there really quickly before I forget. Good morning, Heather, Tracy Henderson. We're doing cards and bracelets. Now you might see some bracelets pop up today. I might put some bracelets just on the page and be like, we have so many, claim, whatever. So that'll be on Our Mystical Crystals, and I'll share it to My Mystical Life. So that'll be on there. And what else? I got my driver's license renewed yesterday. What a nightmare. What a nightmare. Have you guys done this whole certified driver's license thing? Good morning, Louise Black, Mary Haygood, Deb Sanders, Pamela, good morning, Amber. They want you, like, seriously, Liani, good morning. It was a nightmare. They were like, ma'am, you have to have 2 forms of identification that say you live at your house. You have to have your driver's license, your birth certificate, your social security card, and your marriage certificate. I have not seen my marriage certificate since Sam and I ran away at 19 or 18 and got married and didn't tell anybody. Okay, I didn't know what kind of paper. I've never seen my marriage certificate. Holy cow. So I had to go run around Hell's Half Acres trying to get information so I could get, because they're like, well, in 2023, you're going to need it. If you plan on flying, fine. And of course, it's one of those things that you have to do. If, yes, the marriage certificate, right? Who keeps that? I don't know. Maybe other people keep it. I haven't kept it. I got that thing now, though. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Diane. Good morning, Janet Overcash. Oh, Betty Cobb. Good morning and welcome, Gita. Gita, I love your name. Who keeps the marriage certificate? Who else has a copy of their marriage certificate? Throw me a hand. Leanne, good morning. Good morning. Nadia, who has a copy of their marriage certificate before you have to get your certified driver's license? Now, that's the key, right? You have to have the certified driver's license to be able to fly in 2023. And I fly a lot. Oh, Nadia, it's Meredith. She got punished again an hour before my restrictions are about to be lifted. Man, that's right. You said that this morning. Okay, let's see. Tammy Nelson. I have my marriage certificate. Well, I got mine now, too. Come on, put your cards together correctly. I want proof. I know. The lady at the desk is like, have you been married more than once? And I'm like, no. No. They need them all. Try being married more than once and they need them all. Oh no. Here's this. Get this one, you guys. When I was 12 years old, like 12 or 13 years old, I had no contact with Bill. Like Bill, the guy, my father, the gentleman I'm taking care of in Texas, right? No contact with him until I was 25. So when I was younger, my stepdad is my dad. Even to Bill, I call him my dad because he's my dad. He raised me. I didn't know if Bill was alive, dead, never seen him, whatever. So I adopted my stepdad's name. Now, we couldn't prove that we couldn't get a hold of Bill. So my dad couldn't adopt me because there was no permission. So I legally changed my name and adopted my dad's name when I was in middle school. My last name was Lipinski. You know how much ribbing I got for that? Like a lot. I was picked on a lot. So I changed my name to Tabbert. So with the birth certificate comes legal documents that say this is who she was born and this is who she changed her name to, and then she got married to this. You want to talk about stymie the people at the driver's license agency? I had just about had it. I got the new ID in June of 21, right? Good morning, Tanya Lee. Good morning, Katrina and Isis and Marty. You got your divorce papers framed. Oh. So anyways, yeah, what? They were looking at me like, seriously? Okay, so let's start with our court card of the morning. I want to say this, and I don't know why I need to say this, but somebody out here in our Facebook land or our YouTube land, wherever you guys are, somebody watching is getting hints that somebody's around. This cat is getting hints that somebody is around. Renee Shalom, hello! Is getting these hints that they're around, that their loved ones around them. So if you're feeling that hug, or if you're feeling like something was moved, that's the big thing I get. Like you're looking for something and you're like, I know it was there. Who hasn't done that though, right? I know it was right there and it's not there, and then it comes back. So that's just somebody saying, hey, I'm around. I don't know who it is, but they're just like, I'm playing pranks. And it's really kind of funny because they're like, they would have been somebody that played pranks, not necessarily moved your stuff when they were alive, but that's the only way they can make things affect now. So let's pull a card and see where we're going for today's conversation. Moderation. Oh my Lord. My Lanta. Don't we all need a little moderation? Especially in this day and age right here, right now, right? Good morning, Renee. Good morning, everybody. If everybody could give me a whoop whoop good morning this morning. It is good morning, Rachel Kalina. The class from Monday is up. It is in all 3 levels of the membership on journaling. Tonight we're having the card sale, and we're going to start getting in, and I need to get a piece of paper for this. We're going to start getting in. Really, Lisa? No paper anywhere? Wow. Incense and things that we keep in the online store that is in the warehouse that we don't have here. We're going to start bringing things in. What do you guys want to see in the store that you can buy directly from us and not have to go online to purchase? I'm thinking I'm going to get some incense in, and really it'd be nice if I had a piece of paper. I swear. We did get some stuff in. Some ICE has sent some prizes in for the event that I will be making today or tomorrow for, that's not it, for movie night trivia. We have someone going to be doing the voiceovers for movie night trivia. It's going to be fun. So we're going to have, it's not just going to be me and Sam, or Sam and I. Excuse my English. It is my first language. Really? I swear to gosh, you guys, I walked away, my house exploded. Okay. Incense. That's the first. Oils. Oils are different though. Oils have a shelf life, and I want to make sure that people are getting cone incense for a gravity burner. Okay. Oils are a little bit different. Tarot journals, I can get that. Yes, absolutely. Only because they do have that shelf life. And I'll have to look into that. I'll have to look into it. Good morning, Melissa Ramos. I'm live tonight, right, Lisa? On Bloomers. Want to make sure I have the right day. Yes, you do have the right day. Yes, you do. Hey, I didn't call the crystals, the card sale, Mr. Friday. Yes, you are live. People probably be watching you. Mm. Okay, perfume oils. Let's see where I'm trying not to miss anything. Tarot journals. I'm horrible at dream interpretation, Katrina. Is it low again? Is my volume low again? Um, I have myself turned up. Uh, no panic attacks. No tarot cloths. We have tarot cloths in the store already. We have maybe not tarot. I have to look at that. Okay. These are just some things. Okay, good. Um, it's half and half here. We have people that are hearing good, and we have people that are not hearing so great. You have them all. Tanya's like, I have all the cards. I don't need amber jewelry. I'll see if I can get some. And yeah. Okay, so moderation. Oops. Moderation. How much are the readings? Now, anything I do online right here is free. Don't ask me how much my readings are on my webpage. You can go to mymysticallife.com. I have no idea. I haven't changed my prices in several years, so I have no idea how much my readings are. I don't know. Okay. Moderation. Isn't it funny though? Because really it's like, yay, if I get a reading, I do a reading. If I don't, life goes on. And it's I don't know. That just kind of fell away. I like money. I'd like more of it. So don't forget, we're meeting in Savannah, you guys. That's going to be a lot of fun too. That's in May. So moderation is a big deal, right? You need a wire wrapping class. Heather Johns, let me talk to somebody. I know somebody local that can do it up in Ohio area. I suck at wire wrapping. We need to have moderation in all areas of life. You'll find people that, and we do this. Everybody does this. That was really pretty. It was a dove just flew on top of my house. We go all in. Who's an all-inner? Who's an all-inner, right? You go, oh God, and now I'm doing this, and I'm going to be the end all, do all. Hello? Wait. Hello? The end all, do all of everything I do. I strive to be the best at everything I do. Always do. Always have. And it's not because I'm competing with anybody but myself. Oh, look, we have a troll on Twitch. There, got him. On Twitch. It's our first Twitch response, and it's a troll. It's just somebody advertising, though. I'm an all-inner. Not competing with anybody else. Maybe with Sam. Sam and I are very competitive. But with myself, I always try to set the bar better than what I did before. And after a while, what we find, bye-bye, Mr. Troll, what we find happens for most of us is we go, oh, after a while, we let things fall away because we get to a point where we can't top what we've done anymore. And then what happens? Tell me what happens then. Melissa wants to learn more about being an empath. I think I may have that. We talk about that absolutely. I think we have a couple classes on being an empath in the membership too. Melissa Ramos, honestly, the membership is the best way to get a handle. I mean, not the best way for everybody. But I think I like it. It's a great way to get a handle on your intuitive skills. Being an empath is the hardest intuitive skill to get a handle on. So, having community to help you feel not crazy is also very important. Okay. So Pamela says I get started on something and get frustrated and it gets thrown in a box in the corner somewhere. It's 11.11 a month, Melissa. I know it's a plug. I'm sorry, but really, if you ask anybody in the feed, hopefully they like their membership, because we have classes each week and meditations and all sorts of stuff. We do fun stuff. What I find happens when I don't work in moderation is, what is going on? Is there a bird's nest up there? Is I get to the point where I'm like, well, can't do any more, can't get any higher. Okay, off it goes. I move on to the next thing. If I had been running in moderation, if I had been working slowly and enjoying what I was doing instead of trying to cram everything in and be the best, be the utmost in what I can do, and blah, 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 I would have had more longevity and a lot of things. Before I started opening up intuitively at 38, because why not add something to life that's really like makes you feel like a loon? I don't feel like a loon anymore, by the way. Just throw that out there. I tried a bunch of different things. Good morning, Jesus. I tried a bunch of different things, and very few things stuck, because I went, I was in I sold something called For Your Pleasure. Yes, it's what it sounds like. It's like very much, cat, I don't know what your problem is. I don't know. It was, For Your Pleasure is very much like pure romance, right? So I had to go. That cat, not pleased. Hey guys, hold on a second. What's the problem? Is there a problem? Nobody's dying? Jesus Christ. I thought the cat was dying. He's not. He's being extra. He's just being extra. He wants upstairs. It sounded like he was having a seizure or something. Stupid cat. So, but in the first year, well, actually, boom, boom, chicka, yeah. In the first, I know, right, Renee? So, in the first year, I won Rising Star Award and the whole company, because I've signed up like 45 new people to sell For Your Pleasure. And I got all these awards. There's a huge vibrator story getting on the plane at Las Vegas. It was hysterical. What are you going to do? You got to go back and shut that off. Take the batteries out. Anyhow, it was a demo. It was an award I won. Anyhow, so what I found was, after that, level achieved. What are you going to do? Boom. I was done. I had fun when I was doing it, though. But it's spring, human. Is that what the problem is? They're indoor cats, and they're not declawed or anything like that. They were gifted to us from a child, and I'm thinking that they would like to go outside. I mean, freely go in and out, but I don't know. Anyhow, Dev, are you still living in this area? Your cat, Dakin? Is it Dakin? Is like that, and always when you're recording. It's ridiculous. He's standing at the top of the steps. I thought he was having like some sort of episode. He's not. He's looking at me like, let me upstairs. Well, yeah, I thought he was sick. Yours have been verbal and naughty as well. Lisa Street says, I should join. I feel my stuff has come back. Have lots of feelings of others, and visions are back. List after all the husband and son passed away. List it. Yeah, it does happen. Those traumatic. What area are we in? We are in, right now I'm in Northwest Ohio. Next week, middle of the week, I'll be back in Texas. Yeah. Okay. Good morning, Shally. Shally? Dukin. I don't know the band. I named it. Okay. Yes, still a Napoleon. My dogs need a bath. My dogs stink. And I just got a new car. I didn't tell anybody about this. I did not tell anybody about this. Um, so Mr. Fry picks me up from the airport. I just kind of like, I don't know why I didn't tell anybody, just because I was like, really? Really? Yeah, the cats are spayed and neutered. Absolutely. Absolutely. So Mr. Fry comes to pick me up at the airport. I'm at the airport, right? And he's like, I'm coming to pick you up. And I'm like, where are you? I don't see the car. And he goes, you're from North Carolina, living in Nebraska. Pretty out there. And Mr. Fry says, I'm not in the car. Really? What are we in then? Mr. Fry bought me a new car. I haven't shared it online. I'm sporting it around in a pretty new Escalade. Not new. It's not new. Okay. But I'm like, this is kind of classy. It feels so schmoozy. Anyhow, I know. I was like, wait a minute, what? In his defense, our Suburban's transmission went out in December. It's still sitting at the dealership because they could not get, it's the steel gray color, Katrina. It's really cool. They couldn't get a new transmission. So it's been sitting there with us paying payments on it for 3 months, actually more than 3 months, and insurance. And what were we supposed to do? They traded it in for like a lot of money because they're getting the new transmission with the warranty. So yeah, at least it has a new car. It has a heated steering wheel. I didn't think I thought, oh, whatever, you know. Oh my God. I like the heated steering wheel. Oh. Anyhow, more moderation. My husband doesn't understand moderation. Can you tell? Need a minute. So I have a friend online. Do you guys know the story? Heated steering wheels are amazeballs. Yes, they are. It still looks like an FBI SUV. Yeah, if they drove Cadillacs. Right? I liked the Suburban. I really did. And it was already equipped with dog hair. So there was a thing. I have a story, and I'm going to share a story. Don't go running away because it's really important. It's important to me, and it may help people to see subtlety. I don't know if you want to go. You got stuff to do. Okay. When I started doing this, it hit me like a 2x4, right? It hit me like a 2x4. It wasn't like, ah, it was, oh crap, there's dead people kind of things. And my first image that I was given of somebody that passed away was of an abuser. And I saw the abuser and the abusee in my friend's house in Florida. And we named him Sonny. Well, Sonny, I saw him first, and he was in these corduroy bell-bottomy kind of. So I got an era off of him, definitely. Right, he was very 70s, and the abusee was in a corner, and he had beat her almost to death. Anyways, I saw him. It was the first time I'd ever seen energy. I felt it. I knew where it was. I could point it out. I could put an EVP detector down, catch EVPs all the time, but I'd never seen anything. So, he was the first one I saw. Well, he followed me home in the car all the way. Like, he sat in the car with me. Don't ask me how. How does that work? I mean, like, seriously, if they place themselves in the car, how do they not get left behind when the car goes forward? I don't understand. I don't proclaim to know. Anyhow, so he's in the car. He's touching my hand. He's pacing next to the bed. I'd stopped for the night. He flopped down on the end of the bed, and I'm sitting there going, this isn't cool. So I didn't know a thing. I knew nothing. I treated my intuition like a parlor trick at ghost hunting, because that's really what I did. Is I would go to ghost hunting, and I knew where to put stuff. That's all I did. And I didn't know anything about protection. I didn't know anything about grounding. Nothing. I was like babe in the woods here. So I come home, and no ma'am, right? No ma'am. I come home, and he disappeared. And I thought, oh, good, he went home. He went back to my friend Wendy's house. Now, well, he attached his ass to my husband because he figured if he could drive a wedge between me and Sam, that Sam would leave and he would be home here with me, and he would stay here. The ghost, okay, would stay here because I saw him. Right? No good. No good. It doesn't work for me. Well, Sam wasn't sleeping. This guy was keeping Sam up at night, giving him nightmares. And Sam wasn't sleeping. Sam turned into a real jackass. I mean, a real jackass. And I was just like, okay, maybe he's going through something chemical. I don't know. And so anyway, I went to this. I went to this paranormal expo with a friend of mine, and the whole way there, I was telling her, "Oh my gosh, this guy in the car, and this is what he looked like, and this is what we call him, and blah blah blah." I sit down. I'm walking through the expo, and this woman says, "Come sit with me." And I'm like, okay. And she was a psychic. And I'm like, So, look at me. I go and I sit down with the psychic. And she says, let me tell you about this guy that's attached to you. And she describes, and now my friend is standing here with me, thank God, because I told her all about this guy. And she's getting paler by the second. And she describes him to a T. She gives all this information. And she's like, you need to figure out how to take care of this, and you need to figure out how to protect yourself, blah, blah, blah. I'm scared. At this point, I'm like, wait a minute. I did not sign up for this shit. Well, what happened was, Tammy's laughing. It's not funny, Tammy. I was scared. And so what happened was I said, moderation. Lisa doesn't do moderation. I said, then I'm going to get control of my energy. And I went and I took a Reiki class, the first class, and I was in that class within a week because I'm like, I'm going to take care of this. So I figured Reiki would do it, right? Well, Reiki helps. But guess what? There is no mastering our energy here. There is no mastering everything that we do here. There is learning how to deal with different things, right? We don't master anything here. So, anyways, he's gone, by the way. He's gone. I did figure out how to ground set. It does, right? I figured out how to ground, center, protect, all those things. I really jumped in. And this is one of those things that you just stick with because it is there. It doesn't ever go away. You might feel like it is pulled back a little bit because Spirit knows when we can handle and when we can't, right? Here's my story, though. That was my story. No. So that really wasn't the story. That's the backstory. So I had this friend who's psychic who started me on my journey. Really, she did. Sitting me down in that chair and saying, let me tell you about Sonny. She even called him Sonny. She started me on my journey and she didn't know it. And I watch her online and every once in a while I comment on her. Well, she was talking online yesterday about she was in a public, she was sitting in the waiting room and everybody was quiet. When did this happen? I just got online. April, this happened in 2007. That happened in 2007. So anyhow, she was online and she mentioned that there were people screaming in the surgery waiting area, and she was very disturbed by it. She's a really strong empath, so a lot of external, I have that issue too, a lot of external, and I start to just, I can't do it. So if I disappear in Savannah, that's what happened, you guys. So people jumped her shit. This is her personal profile. She has a business profile and she has a personal profile. People jumped her shit totally, 100%. Not all of them, but there's people that personal messaged her. First of all, let me tell you something, and I'm dead serious and honest right now. If you personal message me nastiness, you do not ever have to worry about seeing me again. I will block your ass so fast because I don't need that in my life. And I've come to that point where I realize that. I don't need anybody nasty to me. I'm allowed to have a human opinion. Okay? It bothered me that people jumped on her for this. They're like, you're judging people because they're being outspoken and louder than you are. And they were casting like really nastiness at her. And I thought, at what point does she have to be perfect? Because she doesn't come across like she's perfect at all. I swear she doesn't. But people have put her to this place where if you say something, anything about something that you don't agree with, you are going to be persecuted. Who does that? Who does that? Here's me, human away. Human away. Gripe all you want. You are allowed to have an opinion. Are they screaming profanities at each other across the surgery room? You are so much nicer than me. I felt really bad for her. Because with this journey, sometimes comes judgment. A lot of times comes judgment. And a lot of times, and this is going to go someplace totally different than I expected it to, and a lot of times that judgment comes from those that are closest to us. I didn't expect it to go here, but it is. A lot of times we find that those that we thought would be all in on anything we want to do in life are just the opposite. And they clothesline us. And we go, what the hell happened? I thought you would be on my side. And I thank God this is for somebody else and it's not for me. Because I honestly have to say, I don't think I have one person that I've run into in my family, and I'm very, 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 very blessed, that doesn't go, yeah, Lisa's going to do whatever Lisa wants to do. And it's okay. Even my brother. It was weird. But, you know, it can be difficult at times, and it can feel like we're wading through a bunch of crap. And we have to realize that everybody is in a different place. I have no idea why we're talking like this. This went somebody totally different. But we have to realize that everybody's in a different place. And if this other intuitive, who is wonderful, wonderful, by the way, her name's Christy Robinet. And if you guys go friend her on Facebook, let her know Lisa sent you that way. She probably doesn't know who the hell I am. She had a profound impact on my life. I have no profound impact on hers. You know, it's okay. I still enjoy watching her, and you just have to let people do their own thing. I don't care what they do for a living. And it may be difficult for some people in this particular type of thought process to move forward and not feel judged. But you have to let that shit go. That's why they created the block button on Facebook. I'll block somebody in a hot second. I don't. How do you spell her name? I'll type it out. She's wonderful. And the sweetest, I think this is how it's spelled. I think that's how it's spelled. The sweetest woman. Sweetest woman. And that goes for everything. Crystal Morse, you're totally right. That goes for everything, doesn't it? And she is really just wonderful. And I just felt really bad for her because people persecute her. I don't understand. I don't know if, I don't know. I just don't know. It bothered me. It bothered me. I don't like to see people cast stones. I have to go back here. There, they have been guests. Wait. What experiences? Oh, this year in Savannah, we have new tools for Savannah this year. I'm going to buy a ghost box before we go. I'm still looking for a good place that is not psychics that reach out unsolicited. Oh, yeah, they're annoying, aren't they? But they just, whatever. They got to do their own thing. Yeah. Jasmine. Hi, Jasmine. Good morning, Jasmine. I know Crystal says, who are we to judge? Coretta Martin says, thank you. I love you, Coretta. Coretta, I can't be there Sunday. First of all, we have a business meeting at 10 a.m. in the morning in Fort Wayne, and then the kids are coming for dinner. Emotionally, I don't think I can. Anyways, it's too much, too much. Even blocked Tanya Lee. Hey Tammy, why you gotta be like that, man? Why you gotta be up in my grill? Jasmine says, I needed to see this. I've been criticized so bad for every little thing I try to tell some of my closest family members, even about good things. I've been back and forth on cutting them off, and this was definitely a sign to do so. Please, please, please don't take my words as a reason to cut somebody off. The thing I have to say is everybody's in a different place, and we have to do that too. But negativity has no place, does it? You just have to really we can't push what we do on other people as well. So it goes both ways. Now, if you met me on the street, anybody that's met me in person, that has met me in person, if you didn't know what I do, would you know what I do? Anybody that's met me in person. If you met me on the street and we were like, hey, how the hell are you? So nice to meet you. Although I do totally enjoy it. I got fangirled one day in Walmart. She's like, what are you doing here? And I'm like, I live here. What are you doing? What are you doing in Defiance, Ohio? I live here. It was fun though. We walked away, Sam, when I walked away from that day going, that is so cool. Because it's like somebody online recognized us and we were like going, what in the hell? From online. It was so cool. Dolores says, April says, I'm learning that awareness of ego and self-limiting judgment that I put on myself. Right? Dolores says, I was recently blocked. I considered it a favor. I didn't want to reject them, so I let her do it. That's a good way to do it too. Your buddy, my buddy, he's fine. He's over here on the floor just like, I need to go outside, and he has, I don't know. He didn't. Have you ever heard or watched of Brenda Jean Powers? Yeah. I've heard of her. Renee says, I know, right? These people you always thought would support you, for whom you are always have been there for you, you've been there for unconditionally, but then they suddenly check out of your life. Not an easy thing, but you do get through it. Absolutely. No, Heather says, I haven't cut people off, just love them differently. That's a good way to put it. Maybe they will come around. No, it's difficult for them because they don't understand. Katrina, that's, my cup of tea isn't everybody's cup of tea, and everybody else's cup of tea is not mine. I try, I don't know. I don't watch her extensively. Let me put it that way. But that's me, and that's okay. And that's her. It's okay, right? We have to do different stuff. Meredith, you're so welcome. Sometimes we just have to look at things from different perspectives, don't we? And all that for moderation. I don't know. Okay, what am I going to do today? I have hit the ground running when I got here in Ohio. And then I put my neck out 2 days ago. Towel drying my hair was so stupid. So stupid. So I've been living on Asper cream, Old Lady cream, and painkillers. Not painkillers. What are they? I can't take painkillers. I see purple gorillas. It's not good. In Kroger's. Mm-hmm. They need good vegetables too. What is that stuff? It's like Tylenol. Anyhow, I need a massage. You've had several cups of tea? I'm to the end of my coffee. So tonight we're going to do cards. I am moving better today. Yes, Isis, I got it. It's sitting right here. Isis sent packages. She sent 2 gifts for the movie night, which is going to be, I have to look on the date. I have to look on the date to see what day movie night is. Tonight is Tanya Lee. She is going to be doing readings in the My Mystical Life private membership. Tonight on here, you will see, yes, you can wherever you're at, it will be on here. Where if you go to Our Mystical Crystals, that's our Facebook page. You're going to get better response time if you're on the Facebook page, Our Mystical Crystals, than any place else. Because why does my camera keep moving? That's the main page. Okay, so we have hundreds of varieties of decks, and they're all going for $12.50. Don't forget, they are the playing card size decks, so they fit in your purse and they're easy to carry, all that good stuff. They're not the big decks, but such a weird conversation. And bracelets, I'll be putting bracelets up throughout the course of the day. Yeah, I think. You felt called to give someone walking down the road yesterday a ride. Oh, God. I'm just so glad I found you all. You're now my cup of tea. Awesome. Barbara, we need to get together and do readings. I just love your energy. And as I say that, my third eye goes. Let's see. Dolores. This is how this is how horror flicks start. Okay? Do you at least carry something I never do? I bought her a pack of cigarettes and gave her $20 and told her the messages the universe is telling her not to give up. Maybe you changed somebody's life. Her name is really hurting. She is really hurting. Her name is Virginia. Please send her good energy. Absolutely. Yeah, Tanya does not do this type of live normally, you guys. So Tanya getting on the private membership tonight. Do not miss it. Do not miss it. Swear. Tanya's going to be on tonight. Don't miss it in the private membership. Seriously. When she gets up, hey, she needs her sleep too, right? You're very, very, very careful and everything. Okay, very careful, Dolores. Bear spray. I kept bear spray in my car. 4 bears, actually. It is 4 bears. But don't push me. If I had to use it, I'd use it. I'm sorry. But I would. I'm all spiritual and everything, but there comes a point. What was I telling the other day about wasp spray? What was I telling about? Bill. I was telling Bill about wasp spray. If you keep wasp spray in your house, it's good. Hi, yes, that's nice. But which is that? This is Missy. I don't think Missy feels very well. And then the other one was Sherbert, and that he was up trying to get upstairs. I don't know what the problem is. But I'm allergic, so this is awesome. It's okay, isn't it? It's okay. All right. Anywho, we've gone everywhere from moderation to self-defense. Okay, guys. Why am I not on 6? I'm not connected to YouTube. Why? I don't know. Ah, man, I just got rid of my chat. Oh, there it is. Okay, there it is. Deleted all my chat messages. Okay, I'm gone, you guys. I got work to do. I think I'm gonna go. You see me on YouTube? It says it's not on YouTube. I don't know. Hey, okay, you're touching everything on my desk. Oh, you're watching on YouTube? I don't know why it said I wasn't. I don't know. Okay. All right, I've got to do work today. I was gonna take a day off. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Maybe I'll call my friend Shannon's tomorrow. Yeah, okay, hi. Yeah, I don't know. It says I'm not going there. I don't know why. All right, I'm going to go work. Don't touch the buttons. Don't touch the buttons. You have a wonderful afternoon. I hope this chat this morning went someplace somebody needed it, because we covered the gamut. Okay. Everybody have a great afternoon. I'll put out emails and an event for tonight's sale in just a little bit. All right, back to work, everybody. Back to work. All right. Talk to everybody later. Have a great afternoon. Find light, find love, find joy, feel divine because you are, and this cat is touching everything. Okay. Talk to you later.